Hi everybody, welcome back to City Skylines Snowfall. A bit of a whammy today, bit of a binge. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed playing this and putting it together. Fargo is getting pretty big now. It's getting pretty big. We've added a couple of new connections, the highway back into the, well, mainly this big industrial area here. We got burbs, we got more burbs. I sort of tarted up the Winter Wonderland, which we can take a look at in a minute, and added like a hospital and some other stuff. There's a couple of more things to look at in the expansion. I think they're just small things, though. I think we've sort of covered, well, everything so far, except for this stuff. Look at Winter Wonderland. Holy crap. So Winter Wonderland is now a tourist center. So now that it's a tourist center, it means that we have lots of hotels. Hotel Intercontinental, Crest Resorts, the Night Inn. So this is like where, you know, the sort of lower scale accommodation is. And then, of course, when you make your way over here to Your Choice Hotel, and of course the Hotel Hiya, and the Hotel Intercontinental, and Club Stratton as well. So that's pretty cool. We also have a train station now for passengers to come in. We had 38 people serviced last week. So this is people coming in from the regional line, coming in from outside the city to visit the Winter Wonderland, and slowly those numbers will grow. So they have exclusive access, really, by train to our like in-city theme park. I don't know why we gave Fargo its own theme park, but it was pretty fun anyway. We got some offices up here now. We have some burbs up here. The commercial district is slowly expanding out. We have a hospital over here now. This area needs to be sort of tarted up a little bit. And we have this sort of like, I guess, riverside avenue with a couple of high-rises, which still needs a little bit of work, and some houses. And same over here. We've added a couple of high-rises. They're kind of all... This one's cool. The other ones are a little bit small, but we needed some big buildings to really cram in a lot of people like sardines, because the city's growing, and we need people and jobs and people and all that good stuff. Great. All right, so back to the Snowfall expansion. Another thing on the list of things to look at is this road maintenance thing. I don't really know what it does. I mean, I guess the tooltip is the giveaway. Road maintenance depot houses maintenance vehicles. They travel around the city to boost roads, allowing travel at higher than normal speeds. All right, so you get 10 maintenance trucks, and it uses some water and electricity, which is fine. We're all plumbed and wired in. So I guess I'm just going to shove this here. The road maintenance depot. It's going to go here along with the other services that we have in the city, such as the bus depot. We have like a taxi depot now as well, a fire station and a police station. What does this look like? Huh, looks pretty cool actually. It's a nice looking building. Okay, so I guess people turn up to work here every day to go out in their trucks and maintain the roads. Is there like some sort of overlay or something that we can look at for that? Oh yeah, there is. Road maintenance. All right, road maintenance service boosts roads to allow even higher speeds. Roads with no boost work normally with the maximum speed of their respective road types. Boost fades with time. Oh, I see. Okay. Does everything look like it's going much faster now that these roads have all been boosted? I guess it kind of does. I mean, I'm playing on the highest speed. If I play on like the normal speed that I would regularly play on, do things look a little bit faster? I noticed that there's still trucks using Fargo Avenue, which they should not be. I mean, they can actually go all the way around this way and use this Dingleheimer, but they don't seem to. Maybe it's too far. I can't tell. Cool feature, though, I guess. I mean, it looks like the road maintenance trucks have not made their way out here. So these are just normal roads? Well, I guess things are, like, a little bit slower out here. Oh, yeah, there is a noticeable speed increase. Look, you can get, like, the side-by-side here. So, on this part of the avenue, that's if this guy is actually obeying the speed limits. Well, it's a police car, so I guess he doesn't really have to. What about this guy? It's like a hot dog truck or something? It's a garbage truck. Okay, so the garbage truck, it doesn't actually say how fast it's traveling. But actually over here, where the road boost is, like, super green, the cars do seem to be going faster. Okay, well, I guess the idea behind that is that maybe traffic jams will clear faster if they can drive faster, especially like if they get to intersections that have lights or whatever. Oh well, that's pretty cool. So we now have a road maintenance depot. Nice. I would love to work at a road maintenance depot. I wouldn't so much like to actually drive out and fix roads, especially like in the United States. I don't know if you've ever been to a major city in the US before, but some of the roads are pretty bad there. Like I remember I arrived in New York City one time. I landed at JFK and then I had to take a taxi into Manhattan. And on my way in, the roads looked like they could really do with some maintenance. But I would not like to be the guy who had to do that because New York's huge and it's complicated, and I would not want to close a road because I have no idea what the repercussions of closing a road would be. So that's maybe too much responsibility for me, straight up. All right, fine. Moving swiftly along, there's also a new health building that we can place in Snowfall, which of course is a sauna. Because it's so goddamn cold, you might actually want to escape the winter freeze and warm up in a sauna. Saunas create a health bonus to the neighborhood around them and increase happiness. Okay. And of course, towels are optional. That's my kind of sauna. Okay, great. I just got the speed up achievement. I guess that's from making the road maintenance thing. Okay, cool. So we'll, I guess we'll stick the sauna like somewhere around here. We probably want to realistically place it on this road. We have some other services and stuff here, so that should work out okay. I think I'm probably going to stick it right here. And then just sort of... Are they naked in there? Nice. I like that. So I guess now the... Oh, look at this. The surrounding area, all these people are immediately benefiting from having a sauna, and the healthcare levels have just sort of gone through the roof. Man, look at these people. Everybody is enjoying a sauna. Who would have thought? It's a very European thing, isn't it? Enjoying a sauna. But... you can see the appeal. I mean, I haven't spent much time in a sauna myself, but, oh my god. But at the same time, now that I work in my garage and I'm cold like nearly all the time, sometimes I feel like, yeah, I could do with an actual sauna. Oh my god, here we go. This is it. This is the moment we all live for, isn't it? The plopping of trees, tarting up the surrounding area. This area is just sort of crappy though. It's like a bit of an industrial area, but I mean the sauna is here on Fargo Avenue, so we need to make sure that the surrounding area is nice, because after people go in and get all sweaty and hot in the sauna, they probably want to come out here and admire dead winter trees and pine trees as well, I guess. You know, it's like Christmas trees, right? It's like Christmas all the time around here. All right, perfect. So that is the sauna. We saw the health boost that gave. That was pretty cool, actually. It's nice, actually, to have something other than just, you know, the sort of medical center and the hospital. We're not big enough to actually have any burners yet. We need 15,000 people. We're sitting at a comfortable 9,500, but we are expanding, so we'll get those burners before long. All right, I think the last thing to look at, that I can think of anyway, this is based on sort of like the feature list of Snowfall or whatever, is this. It is a geothermal heating plant. While using geothermal energy is not as effective as fossil fuels, it is very safe for the environment. Okay, so the boiler station uses fuel, right? And has to be delivered by truck. So I guess... you get less output from this. Your heating output is 80 megawatts or whatever. Each of these boiler stations is 120 megawatts. This is a little less expensive, though, and doesn't actually need fuel to be delivered to it, unlike the other boilers, which is pretty good. I guess the other downside is that this thing is absolutely enormous. Like, it's really big. I don't even know where I'm going to put this thing. Jeez. There's not enough space left in the city. I'm just joking. There's tons of space left in the city. All right. Well, let's just shove it over here. I guess it needs to... It can't go on the side, which is interesting. So it needs to have its own... I might shove it in here. Okay. We'll do a little bit of cleaning up in here. We don't want to have this pipe view either. We have actually some space here, so that's probably okay. And we'll shove one of these things in here. Okay, so here? Yes. Okay, and then it just needs to be hooked up by pipes as well. at this point here. So we'll just hook it up to the rest of the pipe network with these like super pipes. Coverage is actually pretty good with these pipes, but they're expensive. But luckily I have quite a bit of money now. Holy shit, look at this thing. Oh my god. Look at all the pipes and stuff. That looks pretty sweet, actually. Alright, so, I mean, I think our heating output was high anyway, but now it's even higher. We're consuming 145 megawatts of heat, but we're producing 320. So that's pretty good. This thing is just pumping away now as well. Oh. I've never seen this effect on the pipes before. I'm zoomed in very close, though, so maybe that's it. Alright, excellent. Oh, there we go. I think that is pretty much all of Snowfall now. We got trams and streetcars. There's a whole bunch of new policies and stuff, which we looked at very briefly. A lot of new, like, buildings and styles of buildings. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, these are actually coming up. That's a really cool looking building, actually. I wish all of them would look like this, because I want this to look like it's sort of like a housing development or whatever. Sort of over here, too. I would like this to sort of turn into a housing development where, like, all of the things are the same. I guess you can get ploppable buildings if you're really, like, that sort of specific or particular about it, but for now it's probably fine. Great. Well, there we go. Fargo, City Skylines, Snowfall, and 4 videos from me today in a big binge whammy. Like I've said, probably every video now, I really enjoy this format. I really like sort of having like a mini almost like project to work on, and just getting a bunch of videos together and putting them all out at the same time so that you don't have to wait too long in between. Part of that's come from me actually starting to watch stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm following a couple of series now, and I don't know about you guys, but every once in a while I just feel like watching an episode and I hate waiting. So if the people that I was watching just put everything up at once, I'd be pretty happy. So maybe I'm a little bit inspired by my own experience or something. I have no idea. But anyway, you guys seem to be enjoying it. If you don't enjoy it, let me know. If it's too much, I guess the beauty with YouTube is that the videos are there, so you can always get around to them at some other point, if you're not watching them as they're coming out, sort of thing. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed Fargo. I certainly had a nice time building it, and I will continue to build it as well. I've taken a lot of time to sort of design it and plan it, and I think so far it's looking pretty good. I think this is probably one of the nicest looking cities that I've made, but again, just taking the time to meticulously plant trees everywhere and make lots of little pedestrian walkways and stuff. Like, I've got little pedestrian walkways in between a lot of these little houses and schools and everything. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but it certainly makes things look a lot nicer. Just like take a view of some of this stuff very quickly. In saying that, if you would like me to carry on building Fargo and coming back in this style where I sort of do stuff and think of stuff to record at the same time, please let me know. Leave a comment or send me something on Twitter, or leave a comment on Reddit or something like that. I'm more than happy to do that. Otherwise, if you'd like me to move on with some other stuff, or the majority of people would like me to move on with some other stuff, we could do that as well, and I could just sort of beaver away at this in my spare time, which I've been enjoying doing recently. Excellent. If you like the series, if you like this sort of like 4-part whammy on Snowfall, please leave a like against the video. It's always very helpful and always very much appreciated. If you didn't like it, or you're not really looking forward to Snowfall, or you've sort of lost touch with City Skylines or whatever, feel free to leave a dislike as well. Either one is perfectly fine with me. And there's a button for each, so you might as well use them, right? Excellent. Great. Well, thanks for joining me with this. It's been really fun. I hope I've covered most of Snowfall. It'll be out tomorrow afternoon at this rate, so if you're looking forward to it coming out and playing it, hopefully you'll sort of know where things are now and what kind of things to expect and stuff. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.